Her voice is so nice. God damn. Somebody count the amount of times I say that in this video. What's up? It's your boy Kubla. You know who it is. You know who it is. And today, we're gonna listen to Lianne La Havas' new album, which is self-titled. She just released it. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. And I've been a huge fan of Lianne La Havas ever since Is Your Love Big Enough? This is the first song I heard off of hers. I think it was back in it must have been 2014. It just made such an impression on me. She was walking around Paris and it was like, we all make mistakes. We do. I learn from you. I really like the direction that this looks to be going into. And so I'm really looking forward to checking it out. I think her songwriting is incredible. Obviously, her voice is amazing. She is a powerhouse in this kind of UK scene. This is going to be Lianne La Havas by Lianne La Havas. The first track off this one is the full-length version of Bittersweet, which is one of the singles released. So let's check it out. Yeah. Yeah. She has such a nice voice. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, damn. Sing. It feels offensive that I get this album for only $10 a month on Spotify. I feel like I would want to pay more for this. That version of the song was unreal, and that song was partially written, it's given writing credits to Mr. Isaac Hayes, who wrote Shaft. That must have been really amazing for her to write something with Isaac Hayes. Man, she's such a good singer and such a good performer and has such a good auditory personality. It's just so beautiful. Bittersweet is just such a nice song. I love the way that Lianne is able to really rise with the energy, and this was longer than the single version and definitely went way harder. She went way further with it, and it really translated on the speakers. I really loved how kind of live and raw it sounded, and it was just beautiful. Really well done. Clearly the production team on this album is just spot on. We're gonna listen to the second song, which is called Read My Mind. This is written by Mr. Bruno Major as well, and I also did a reaction to his latest album, which just came out. Oh, see, we're already in with the sick ass harmony from Bruno Major and those really nice little produced guitar tones. Yeah. Whoa, crazy. Man, that song was terrifying. I mean, in a good way, but it really made me feel kind of motion sickness because of the way the syncopation and the pushes were happening. So the chorus with the what you waiting for, what you waiting for, plus with the lyrical content. I'm just looking at the lyrics right now, and it really has this there's really kind of this side of, I think, womanhood that she's really exploring in this song. It's kind of that moment I can imagine where you realize your potential as a person that can make life, and you see that relationship you have with another person. I found it listening to it as a man, it feels like she's talking to me. It feels like it's time. It's time to do this thing and commit to it. And I really felt that in the kind of musicality of the song, and it made me feel a little bit put under a spell, which was really cool. I really liked that. So that was a beautiful thing, and I'm sure that it was really fun for her to make, exploring that kind of theme and that kind of idea. I hope I'm not misinterpreting it, but it was beautiful. Okay, next song is Green Papaya, and it looks like Lianne La Havas is taking a lot of producer credits on this album, which is amazing because it sounds like when I see her perform, it really sounds like she has a sense, and she's such a pro of being, a part of the musical kind of dialogue. She's awesome. The guitar playing, though, it's so nice. This sounds like a different instrument, actually. Her voice is so nice. God damn. This is such a groovy chorus. I really feel the sense. First of all, musically, this song was so beautiful, so understated, and it's such like a kind of folky feel. But the syncopation and the feeling in the vocals really gave me like a real driving sense, and gave me that like, you know, clicky feel. Like I feel like I would just like be dancing along with the song if it were played just like that. And to me, that's a real hallmark of a really nice song, is when, you know, somebody could be playing out on acoustic guitar, or speaking of which, the guitar sound on that track was amazing. But somebody can just be playing it on an acoustic guitar and you're already there with it, just because of the way the melody and you can just feel the rhythm inside of it. Take me home, let's make a real love. You know, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Really intimate and close. It's kind of like that intoxication I was talking before in the last song. Next is track 4, which is called Can't Fight. And this is another track that she released as a single, and it has some really cool guitar work on it. So check this out. Just listen to that. That's so cool. Yeah, what a nice breakdown. Hell yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Kimber vibes. So at the end there, you had this sharp 11 idea, which gives it like this really bright kind of unknown feeling with the kind of like rhythmic a cappella kind of chorus in the back. I love that riff. And it's those little ghost notes there. It's really nice. All right, next song is Paper Thin, which was my favorite single that she released. It was so nice. Such a nice kind of vibe to it. I love that chorus so much. I love that song so much because we live in an age of like super duper quantized, meaning like perfect timing, and super duper polished music where it doesn't feel necessarily live or that kind of sense of wooziness or sloppiness. And this song it sounds like it's played live off the floor. There's so many of these little kind of flubs in it. Kind of sounds like she's kind of flubbing the guitar part a little bit. I think it goes like this. And she's doing like, where she's like little stops and starts. Like there's just like fun little mistakes that she's making, and then you can hear the drums kind of are speeding up and slowing down every so often. It feels really woozy, and you get that feeling when you watch like a live band sometimes when they're playing that kind of like woozy groove where they're kind of changing around the subdivisions a little bit, and it's really honest, and it really works for the song. It's a beautiful song. This is a 1-minute interlude. We're just going to call this 6/7 because we're just going to go straight into Weird Fishes, and I'll talk about them both after. So this is Out of Your Mind interlude and Weird Fishes. No, is this gonna be a Radiohead cover? Oh no. Wait, what's gonna happen? It is! It's a Radiohead cover! I'm freaking out right now. This is one of my favorite Radiohead songs. This is amazing! Stop it! Stop it! Oh. This is driving me crazy! Yeah! Do you see how I'm beaming right now? Do you see how happy this makes me? This woman after my heart. putting a freaking 6-minute Radiohead cover in the middle of her album. Unreal. So Out of Your Mind was a really beautiful kind of interlude. It seemed like it was going to be a full song itself. There was going to be like an idea behind it. But it really did well that she took whatever kind of leftover B-side stuff that she had in the album, and instead of trying to flesh it out into a full song to like create some variety in the music. And you can see on this album, a lot of the songs are longer than the average pop song, but some songs are just like kind of regular length. Like we're looking at kind of an average of 4 minutes, but as a musician listening to this album who wants to hear some variety and isn't just looking to be kind of like spoon-fed, when we got into Weird Fishes, it was so beautiful to hear her interpret that music and interpret that song, because Weird Fishes on In Rainbows by Radiohead is such a beautiful, well put together production. And she really just killed it in putting her own soul to it. Seriously, woman after my heart. All right, this is number 8, which is Please Don't Make Me Cry. And Lianne, please don't make me cry with the song. Got that chopped up hip hop sample. Love it. That was written by her and Nick Hakim, which is really cool. Nick Hakim's another really brilliant musician. I liked that she went a little bit indulgent with the length of that song. Like she easily could have ended it around the 4-minute mark. She really went for it with the kind of like flow of that chorus, the "Why please don't make me cry," which was really beautiful. I really loved that. I'm still deep into it, and we're already 2/3 in. So here we go. This is next track 9, called 7 Times. Yeah, I love this. That's great.
Yeah, that's a good intro.
I love that. Nice. Yeah, that's great. All right, so we had strongly throughout the first part of the album, I felt that we had this real like let's take it to the next level, like positive kind of love song vibe from her. And with this song, I really feel there's a complication in the relationship. The intro was super cool. How it was like this kind of like Middle Eastern vibe. And I just realized this whole album's been produced by Aqualung, which is amazing. Aqualung's really cool. I love how this is going so far. That was 7 Times. This is called Courage. I love that as a name for a song. So here we go. Ooh, so dreamy. Is that a theremin? That was a beautiful song. I loved the kind of mystery and the minimalism and like really underlining Lianne's guitar work, and then the kind of like little mysterious elements in there. There's something really creative and beautiful about that. We're so far through the album now. We're now on Sour Flower. Sour Flower, which is great. Sour Flower. This is where my Canadian accent really comes in. Sour Flower. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was really good. I really enjoyed how long that was, and it was also in 5/4, which is really cool. So when you have that like 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1, kind of that groovy feel, and that gives I don't know, like there's a certain freedom to 5/4 that I really like. Really beautiful album, just unreal voice, unreal. I found that by the end, last 3 songs, I'll call them last 3 songs, 7 Times, Courage, and Sour Flower, and Please Don't Make Me Cry, I felt my intention was brought down a little bit. The hype was brought down a little bit. There was a little bit of dragging on, especially when it came to Sour Flower. Even though I loved how it was like this 5/4 kind of jam by the end of it, like that, honestly, that was kind of the end of the album. If we're not including Bittersweet. But they definitely kept it the most engaging for me in the first 7 tracks of the album. So I really, really love that album. It was really, really beautiful. You know, it made me feel really inspired because a lot of it sounded really live and recorded in studio. I've never made an album in studio. I've only ever made songs really in my bedroom by myself. So it'd be really fun to get together with a group of musicians. I made one song called Missing You. There's a video for it, and that was recorded with a full band in a studio. But I think it would be a lot of fun to be able to have a studio for a day or a week and to just get all my favorite musicians in and produce a record, kind of like how it sounds like they did with this one. That was a gorgeous... You know, she has such a beautiful voice. She has such a beautiful sense of musicality. She seems to have really matured in her songwriting. And is really, you know, the album cover even is just like, it's her with her beautiful hair, having a really nice smile, like clearly is an expression of herself, and she clearly feels free and willing to embrace that. And I feel that that's a much different direction than she had with Blood, which was clearly very artistic and very like put forward as this crafted image and stuff like that. Might have been more influenced by the record label. Who knows? I thought that was a really great album. I really enjoyed listening to it. I'm not going to give it a number, but I am going to say that I would recommend it. If you want to give it a listen, give it a listen. Thanks for watching that video. If you like it, hit the like button. If you like my channel, just hit the subscribe and send me a message. Give me an idea of how you're feeling. I also have a Patreon page. I made one tier on my Patreon page, which is Day Ones. And a Day One is somebody who follows me from the beginning. And we're at the beginning right now. I'm not really making any money yet. And to make more of these videos and to make more videos of me playing, it would really take the time away that I would spend from thinking about how to make money and allow me to put it toward how to make more content. I'm going to keep making more videos like this, and for now, if you want to support me, I would deeply appreciate it. Otherwise, I just released an EP. It's called Golden Boy. It's out on Bandcamp. You can find it through my website, and as well as my Spotify and my Instagram and everything else like that. I'm Kubla. I love you. Take it easy. Have a good one. Peace.